to those gothic betrayals, haunted castles, stormy nights, lurking monsters, demonic cults, and things that go bump in the night. Tybalt celebrates all your dark deliciousness. Hi there, I'm Roguish Puck, and today we'll be making Blackheart Quiche, or the Blackheart Quiche. And this is cooking through the multiverse. First things first, we'll go over the ingredients. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 sliced onion, half a pound or 500 grams of baby portobello mushrooms, and about the same of shiitake mushrooms. Salt to season, but I've got that hidden over there. For the egg part, we've got 4 eggs, and we've got half a cup of heavy cream and half a cup of whole milk. I've just mixed it together, so there's a whole cup worth of milk and egg there. Milk and egg, milk and cream. And then we've also got puff pastry sheets. 1 to 1.5 should be enough if you're making 12, which this batch does. And then 6 ounces or 170 grams worth of feta cheese. Once that's nice and hot, we're going to get out our onion, and that's going to go in. And we're going to leave that just to cook down for a little bit. Once it's nice, translucent, and starting to soften. Once they've started to soften, we're going to turn that heat right down. If you need to, I might have to shift burners, because this one's the hot one. We're going to let this cook down for about 1.5 hours, or until it's nice and caramelized. But I might need to employ a certain temporal mage to help me with that one. Now, I did make a little mistake just then. We're supposed to have half the olive oil in with the onions, and then half goes in with the mushrooms. So just pretend I didn't put all of that in. Just pretend I put half. Thanks. So now our onions are all nicely caramelized. We're going to take them out. See? That whole big bowl went down to that much. We're going to chuck an extra tablespoon of olive oil in for no particular reason. And then in go these mushrooms. So in this bowl is both the shiitake and the portobello. They're going to go in. Once these mushrooms are in, we are going to cook that till they're all nice and golden brown. So now these mushrooms are getting a nice bit of colour on them. They've cooked right down. I'm going to chuck them back in the bowl that we got them from. I'm going to chuck those onions from earlier in there as well. Mix them around a little bit. I'm just trying to get some of that heat out. I just want them to cool down. Nice and quick. While they're cooling down, set them over here. We're going to turn our oven, air fryer, whatever you're using on, 400 degrees, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. While that oven's heating up, those are cooling down, we will get started on the egg custard. We're going to crack 4 eggs. Into a bowl. And we're going to give them a whisk. I like to start off whisking them first, just to break up those eggs. Otherwise, it can be hard just to break down the egg yolk. Then we're going to go in with our cup of whole milk and full heavy cream. We're going to whisk that until it's very, very well combined. Once our egg mix is nice and combined, we are going to grab our muffin tray. Light coating of oil. If you don't have a spray bottle-y thing, a bit of paper towel and a bit of oil works fine too. I'm going to grab our puff pastry sheet. Now I'm thinking, this says it makes 12. We'll see if we get 12. I feel like we might get more. So we got 2 sheets, so we're probably going to try and get 9. If we got leftovers, we got leftovers. So roughly into thirds. Roughly into thirds again. And then carefully peeling that off, make sure not to leave any plastic. Once that's done, once that's cut, we're going to start filling our muffin tins. If you've let these dry out a little bit, like I have, best keep them in the freezer till you're about to use them. They will start to dry. Just be mindful not to crack them and break them when you're putting them into the muffin tin, otherwise you're going to end up with this everywhere. And little quiches that are stuck in the mould. I don't know if you'd call it a mould, but that's what we're going with. Once you've got all of your muffin tins lined with your puff pastry, you can go ahead and spread out some of that feta in and amongst each one. You probably crumble it up a bit, and I might actually get more in there. Everyone loves cheese. Once you've got them filled with feta, then you're going to get your mushroom and onion mix. Make sure it's not too hot, please don't burn yourselves. And then, make sure it's nicely combined. You don't want a big chunk of onion and no mushrooms. Fill up the rest of that space. Doesn't matter if it's pretty poorly filled, that egg mix is going to get into all of those little nooks and crannies. Now, at the beginning you might have thought, wow, that's a lot of onion. Wow, that's a lot of mushroom. And you'd have been right. But both of those things are like half water, mathematically speaking. So once you start cooking them, they cook right down to nothing. Now for probably the most messy part, Getting the egg mix in. Probably best to work your way around them. That way each one has time to really settle, and you can come back and top them up. Be careful not to spill it all down the side like I just did. Otherwise, again, you're going to have a nice stuck quiche. Especially like that one. I'm not going to get all this mix in. That's fine. Now these, okay, they're going to go sit in the oven for about 20 minutes. And again, I'm probably going to get T-Dog to help me out with that one. So these ended up taking just short of 16 minutes. Technically I was like 15, 20, 15, 40. That's them done. These are going to be ragingly hot. Oh no, that one was the stuck one. Ideally, you want to let this cool down, but this has just come out of the oven. There you go. You have it. A black heart quiche from Innistrad. Now, these probably keep in the fridge for 3 or 4 days, but you could also freeze them. I'm going to freeze them down, so they're a snack for the next couple of days. For the next couple of weeks, my wife maybe should take them to work. Otherwise, I was going to take a big bite of this, but I will scold half my face off. Hi everyone, Roguish Puck here. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you're sticking around, please enjoy this video of me washing the dishes. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. This was more of a kind of a can I do it? Can I push myself to do it? If you have any feedback, anything is greatly appreciated. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm probably going to try and keep it up because it stops me eating junk food and it makes me cook something. Otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Enjoy me finishing doing the dishes now.